Hi everybody, it's Lizzy. I just want you to know this is like the fifth time I've tried to make this video, and for some reason, I don't know why this happens sometimes. It's like I go to make a video and it just won't work. And part of me thinks that it's because people that are high vibrational tend to like blow out electronics. Like I'm sure there's some of you out there that have done that. Like you walk by a computer and it just kind of like shuts down, or cell phones don't work, like whatever it is. And so it's our energy. And I think sometimes I get really excited and my energy is a little frantic, and then technology doesn't work the way that it's really supposed to. So hoping that's it and that this one will work. And I was really proud of everything I just said in that video, but then my computer decided to turn off and it didn't record it. But anyway, basically, this is a part of why it's important to keep trying and keep going. I think a big part of procrastination for me is that the first time I try something, it doesn't work and I get discouraged and I stop. And that's something I'm still working on. Like now I really am like, maybe I'm not supposed to do a video right now because sometimes it'll work right away. But I feel like I also need to learn perseverance when it comes to this kind of stuff, and to trust and have faith. And I think there's a lot of us out there, and maybe do you ever feel discouraged? Like when you try and do something, like whatever it is, learn a new sport, go to a different kind of yoga class, try and reach out and talk to a friend, pick up a new hobby, try cooking, try dressing a little differently, try making a video, a blog post, Instagram photos, making some kind of creative activity, whatever it is. And does it just not work out for you? And isn't that frustrating as all get out? And you just want to like throw things across the room and be like, fine, universe, I'm not going to do this anyway. And nothing really good comes out of that except, releasing some pent up frustration. But I don't know about you, but when I continue and push through and actually something works out, it feels pretty good. But I don't know, it also feels kind of weird. But I think it's one of those things that over time it gets easier and easier. Like Thomas Edison, think about all the famous inventors of the world. Thomas Edison and electricity, it took thousands and thousands of tries for him to like get that to work. Or the Wright brothers who invented the first plane, it took a lot of iterations for that to work out. So it's going to take us a little while to get our stuff all dialed in and figured out. So give yourself some slack, give yourself some appreciation, some acknowledgement, little reward, and just keep going, keep slaying, you know what I mean? Because that's the only way we're going to get stuff done, is to keep doing it. But if after 10 or 15 times, it's not working, it might be good to step away and go on a walk, call somebody, go do some yoga, try again the next day, whatever. Like you put in your time, it's time to start over, right? So self-kindness is number one and perseverance is number two. So anyway, so that was what my video is about right now, is to persevere and to keep going and keep trying. Because I was talking about an important topic, but I can do a different video on that. But this one is just keep going. Because I don't know about you, but like I didn't learn how to do that. Like I learned you're supposed to be perfect right away. I learned you're supposed to do everything perfectly. And for a long time, I didn't like to do anything I wasn't good at right away. And it kept me from a lot of activities. And I think it kept me from a lot of experiences in life because I wasn't good at it right away. But that's the thing. We're not supposed to be good at everything all the time. Like people who are like that are really like not real and annoying, and it's like perfectionism at its greatest. So are you a perfectionist? Are you an overachiever? Because I know I'm a recovering perfectionist and overachiever, and life is so much more fun when I'm not pushing myself to be perfect. So the fact that this video is on a very different topic than what it started out on seems really befitting to what the topic is, about perseverance. And not taking myself so seriously, like, oh, I have to talk about this one particular thing. No, actually, I'm doing, the universe's work and whatever this source spirit like wants me to be doing. So I'm here doing this video on perseverance, and that's apparently what I'm supposed to be talking about right now, because this is actually what I'm working on in the moment, is to continue persevering. And making these videos, making these websites. Many of you out there don't really know my full story, but I have been doing healing sessions and coaching since 2010. And then I went back to grad school in 2012 to get a degree in wellness coaching and master's in integrative health studies. So I'm a health coach, wellness coach, and also, do my intuitive, energetic theta healing work with people. So it's a great combination of figuring out the places in your life that you really want to work on and take to the next level. And I also have the skills to help shift the belief systems and the energy blocks that are preventing you from moving to that next level right at this moment. So I help you figure out what wants to be moved, and then we move it, which is great because I get frustrated because I work with coaches and I don't exactly know how to heal the issues coming up. But as in my coaching and my work, I actually help you heal those things. So anyway, then about 2 years ago, I moved to Portland and I fell and I hit my head and had a really bad concussion. And so I wasn't able to do sessions and I wasn't able to do my work. And so I've spent this past 6 months or so rebuilding my brand and reestablishing myself in my coaching business and getting more clear about what that needs to look like and what kind of work I want to do right now. So it's been kind of frustrating. I'm like, I started this 6 years ago, and yet I feel like I'm starting off at square one, which isn't a bad place to be. It's the whole beginner's mind thing, but it is a little frustrating at times, and I get frustrated. And it's just in my personality. I kind of have that impatience of an indigo where I want things to work out right away. And I don't have the ability to sit still for too long unless I'm engaged in like a movie and I'm really tired, or I'm coloring or knitting or doing something and watching a movie. Like I move around quite a bit. I'm very active, and for me to sit down at a computer and do work, again, I have to be really engaged. And I think a lot of the pressure that I put on myself, like maybe do you put pressure on yourself about your business or whatever it is that you're working on? And does that create friction and a sense of anxiety and kind of like this ADD like energy, to use a very popular and overused term, that doesn't let you sit still and work on your stuff even though you really want to. That happens to me a lot. So, but I've gotten a lot better at it. That's why I work with a coach. That's why I do yoga. That's why I exercise a lot and eat well and don't drink too much caffeine. Even though right now I do have a half calf latte. It's my first latte in like 5 days, which is really good. Maybe 5 days, maybe 4. But it is sugar-free, it's with almond milk, and it's half calf. Normally I do decaf, but today I need a little extra. But I don't get overly caffeinated. I do a lot of stuff to maintain my chill vibration, if that's possible. And I'm learning how to sit still more and how to create more of a planned out schedule for myself. Like I was even looking at a daily planner. I'm actually going to get a planner. Do you have a planner? Do you actually use your planner? Do you use it for your business stuff? Do you follow up on that stuff? I don't know. I'm not saying you don't, but I have a lot of planners that I haven't used, and I think I'm going to do something and I don't. And I'm so in the moment. Like I used to work for this vet that all 3 of us were energy healers, and she used to laugh because she's like, we need to get somebody who's more grounded, because the 3 of us were always caught up in the moment and would forget about appointments or forget about stuff that we were supposed to be doing because we're all like totally in the moment, healing energy, moving energy, whatever it is, for each other and for the animals there, and very, metaphysical, kind of woo-woo fun. But anyway, yes, so keep going. Think about these things and don't get too discouraged. It takes time. It's a process. It is like learning how to build a strong foundation and building a house. It's going to take time. So give yourself a lot of slack, give yourself some compassion, but don't give up. There's a difference between giving yourself compassion and slack and giving up and not doing anything. And if you want to learn more about that and want to learn more how to keep yourself going and how to be a really successful female healer entrepreneur with your own business, tune into my videos and my website, LizzyBLove, My website is LizzyBLoveCoaching@gmail.com. My email is LizzyBLoveCoaching@gmail.com. Uh, can't even say what my website is. LizzyBcoaching.com, not at Gmail. And my Instagram is at the Love Yourself Coach. And this is all in the info on my YouTube on the video. So look down into the info and it's all written there. And I'm going to leave it, even with that little blooper right there with me not remembering if I said my email or my website. Who knows? Because that's just how it is. I'm not perfect. We're not perfect. And getting it, as I'm learning from this new coach person, getting it done is better than getting it perfect. So I want to put this up and out there because I know there's a lot of you out there feeling the same way. Like, why isn't this working the first time, second time, third time? Keep going. Keep going. Your truth is worth it. Your purpose here is worth it. Your work is worth it. The core of who you are at your being is so valuable and so needed in this world. It gives me chills to think about. So I would be very blessed to be a part of you uncovering that and sharing that with the world and owning it and living your passion, you know? So check in with me, see if my coaching is for you. Let's talk. Follow me on Instagram. All that good stuff. Send me an email. I have so much love for you all. You're so brave and badass, and I'm really blessed to be, making these videos and doing this business of mine. So big hugs to you all. Take care. Keep going. And until next time, this is Lizzy B. See you next time.